Hi, welcome to SGR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com and SBRodds.com. Today is Friday, December 2nd. It's
you seem a little tired there, Pistol.
No, I'm fine. It's week 14 in college football and week 13 in the NFL. And this is our Friday recap show because it's a smaller slate of college games. We're going to do it all in one. And I don't think I'm going to add any picks. Let's go over the picks that we've given so far this week. Let's start with college. Mike Brenner, you have tonight, the Friday game, Western Michigan wound up being first half minus 10.5, minus 106. Washington, first half minus 4. Washington minus 7. And then on the Saturday games, you have Alabama first half, which wound up being first half minus 13.5, which is an early opener. That one's going to be higher. It's 14 now. Alabama minus 24, minus 106. Clemson on the first quarter. That'll be a bet online opener. Clemson first half. That's the pinnacle opener. And Clemson minus 10, minus 106. And then a three-team 10-point teaser, Alabama, Clemson, and Washington. My college picks, Louisiana Tech plus 10, Oklahoma State plus 12, Troy minus 7, ULM plus 7, Wyoming plus 7, and then a whole bunch of totals. Clemson over 57.5, Texas State over 53.5, South Alabama over 57, Georgia Southern over 54.5, Western Kentucky over 80, and Idaho over 52.5. And then moving on to NFL, you have a bunch of picks.
Real quick, what was the line right now for Oklahoma State, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it's down to 11, which is nice.
So
that was
a good pick,
nice.
Pete.
That's a game that I'm also going to ask Brett specifically about in a few hours. We'll see if sharp action came in either way on that one. If it came in anyway, it was on Oklahoma State. And then let's go to NFL. You started things off with a loser with Dallas, right? On Thursday. You're still up 10.5 units, though, overall.
Yeah, they had it covered and then fumbled the ball. What are you going to do? That was a loser.
Yeah, very, very close one. And then you have Atlanta, the first half, it wound up being a minus 3, minus 105. That was a great line. It's gone up since then for sure. When the pinnacle line opens, it'll be 3.5 or 4. Then you have Atlanta on the full game, minus 3.5, minus 105. Cincinnati plus 1. Pittsburgh minus 5.5. New Orleans minus 3.5. New Orleans first half minus 3.5. The Pats first half minus 7. And you have a three-team 10-point teaser, New England, Cincinnati, and Seattle. And then you added some others. Green Bay first quarter, which will be the bet line opener. Green Bay first half, which will be the pinnacle opener. Green Bay minus 6.5. Seattle minus 6.5. And Cincinnati first half, which will be the pinnacle opener. And then in the NFL, I've got Tampa Bay, San Diego over 46.5, Washington, Arizona over 49. That one's going to be a loser. I'm not happy about that one.
I don't know. I love that Tampa Bay one, 47.
No, but the Arizona one is not a good play. Then Cincinnati plus 1.5 and Philly, Cincy over 42 minus 105. All right, so those are all of our football picks. Are you going to
pull it then if you don't like it?
Well, it's down to 48. I don't know. I might as well just go with it.
Okay. I got a feeling you're going to cash it. Sometimes when you have that feeling, sometimes it goes the other way. So it's just that your points about it's just Arizona. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up offensively. I don't think so either. But we'll see. Hey, that's why they play the game, Pistol Pete. I just know one thing. This year has flown by. I cannot believe we're this deep.
One game I'm going to ask Brent from BetDSI about, specifically Denver at Jacksonville. It opened at 4.5. Now it's down to 3.5. Wow. That's indicative of possible sharp action because the public sure as hell isn't betting Jacksonville in that one.
I'm staying off of that one. Oof.
Our Cincinnati bet that we both liked early on is now up to 1.5 or 2. So that was a big line move beat there. Good. I'm guessing that sharp action came in on Cincinnati at plus 1.
You know what? I'm gonna add. I'm adding one. I'm gonna add the Bengals on the full game.
The Bengals on the full game.
I already have them on a half. I'm going to use the pinnacle opener.
You have them on the full game as well.
Oh, I do. What was that line?
Plus 1.
All right. Okay, that's right.
And I got it at plus. I got it at plus 1.5.
I like that, Pete. I like that.
Yeah, you have. And then let's see. And what else in the NFL is interesting? The Detroit, New Orleans. That's an interesting one.
I thought you were going to jump on Oakland. There was something that told me you were going to like Oakland.
No, but that is one game. Feel. That is one game I'm asking Brent specifically about. Also, I'm going to ask him if the sharps because that one is now down to 3. It opened at 3.5. Now it's down to 3. So that could have been sharp action on Buffalo at plus 3.5.
Yeah, they're desperate. They got to get that win.
Yeah, All right. So I'm not going to add anything in the NFL. And are you going to add anything in the NFL?
No, I'm keeping with what I got. And I feel good about it. And even though Dallas lost, I'm feeling great about this weekend. Pete.
Very, very weird line move in the Louisiana Tech Western Kentucky game, up to 10, and now Heritage and 5 Dimes have 10.5.
Wow.
So it's going. I just don't get it.
What did you have that earlier at?
I bet it on my personal account at 7.5.
Holy cow,
but by the time we did our show, it was already up to 10. So I took 10 on that one. But it's something.
That's weird.
I mean, it's a revenge game. Obviously, they played earlier this year, and Louisiana Tech won. But
we broke down that game too in a video with one of our presenters, and there were some good factors in there.
And then Steve from collegefootballwinning.com actually gave a great argument in favor of taking West Virginia. And actually, you know what? I think I might tail them on that one. They're playing Baylor.
Oh, that's
They're a
right.
huge favorite over Baylor. Baylor's season is basically done.
They have no defense though. Baylor. Yeah.
West Virginia. I don't know. That's
What's
interesting.
The line
it's 17, and the first half is 10. So, but no. And then I guess that's about it. No other interesting moves.
But Pete, I can't say it enough. Tonight, I am feeling so good about Washington Huskies. They're going to blow out Colorado. First half, full game. I love it. I really think this is this team is dangerous.
That one's up to 8 or 8.5. What was the line you got?
Good.
You got 7.
Yep.
You gave 7 minus 115. Now it's up to 8.5 or 9 in some places.
And I would back that too. I promise you, this is going to be a 2-touchdown win or more.
Yeah. Although on the other hand, you also gave Western Michigan at. No, you didn't give them on the full game.
I just did the first half.
Right.
Yeah,
that line is down to 17 now. So that's interesting. The line has moved in Ohio's favor.
I think
slightly.
PJ Fleck, that coach, he knows that if he can pull this off and get, he's going to have opportunities at other big schools.
Yeah.
This team will be ready. They're going to be ready tonight.
All right. I guess that's about it. We will be back on Monday for the NFL Odds Couple Show and on the opening lines. And, of course, when the bowl lines come out, whenever that'll be, we will be doing big, major opening line shows for the bowl lines whenever they come out. I'm not exactly sure when. I think
we're going to be periscoping tonight also from the company party at the Grand Casino at Escazú at the Sheraton Hotel. So check that out as well. You're going to be there, right?
Yes. Thanks, Mike Brenner. Thanks
for
everyone
tuxedo?
watching. Yeah, sure. Okay. And we are going to, and that's about it. Good luck this weekend.
We'll be back on Monday. Tuxedo.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.